We are live. Okay. If you're watching this back, hey, I appreciate you watching this back. I'm Tom. This is Kentucky Football Nation. If you're new, welcome. We're going to talk about football. We can talk about a little basketball, right? Milan Masilovic is the guy we got, right? So we should be good to go, right? So all is well with basketball. What can you say? The Bears are officially moving to Hammond, Indiana. So Indiana has two NFL teams. Uh, does it surprise me? No, it does not surprise me. The Colts and the Bears, even though they'll be technically called the Chicago Bears, Indiana will get all the money, well, most of the money. What's going on? There's 16 high school recruits visiting Lexington this weekend. I'm sure they'll take them to the racetrack. So we got 16 high school players. If we sign any of them, that would be nice. So it's a recruiting weekend in Lexington. Hey, let's sign some players. That's what it's all about. Uh, Take them to the track. Uh, so what's up, AFO? The Bears leaving Chicago. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Everybody's leaving Chicago, you know. Yeah, tax everybody. Yeah, tax all those businesses. Yeah. Indiana. Pretty soon we'll have Indiana have the Bulls, you know. We'll have the Bulls, the Blackhawks, the Hammond Blackhawks. I mean, take them. Take them all. I mean, if you're a player, you got to be happy because your taxes just went down a lot, you know. So you got to be happy if you're a player. But yeah, what's up? Leaving Oakland. Yeah, yeah. Get out of there, hey, man. Hey, you want to tax people? That's what you know. Hey, you know, they're gonna leave. So I don't feel sorry for any of them. APO taxing makes sense. Tons of businesses leave New York anyway every month. Makes sense to tax them. Is that what you said, APO? It doesn't make sense to tax them as high as they do. Like my friend in San Francisco pays like 55% of it, and he just stays there because he loves San Francisco. But taxes, oh, makes sense they left. Oh yeah. I agree. It makes sense they left. Yeah, nobody's going. If you had a chance to pay less money or more money, and you get a new stadium, you're going to leave. So Indiana's got two football teams, and they got Indiana College and Notre Dame, and so wow. I mean, Indiana's a football state, college and pro. So who knew? Matthew. What's up, Matthew McKinley, Finebaum, and Jay Bateman? That's good. Well, I've got a video coming out tomorrow, and we'll talk about that when everybody gets in here. It's just sort of the narrative that they started, pushing. I noticed last week they had to push a narrative on these on the SEC network, and they started they can't really mess with our offense, because our offense has Minchie at quarterback, and then we got the Hurd and offensive line is good, Colton Price. So they kind of went to Jay Bateman. Is they looked at Texas A&M's the points they gave up last year, and they said, yeah, there's not going to be any good because he gave up too many points at Texas A&M. Well, I have a video coming out tomorrow. If you look at the numbers, that doesn't tell you the whole story. Okay. I like Jay Bateman. He left there willingly to come with Will Stein. Why did he do it? I mean, probably less pressure. I don't know, more money. But he left on his own. I have very good friends as a Texas A&M alum. Knows way more football than I do. And I asked him, and he said, yeah, Jay Bateman's a good coach. So, these Finebaumers, they got to push something. They got to pick us 15th and 16th. So they got to find a reason. Why are we picking them, next to last and last? And so that's the reason. So tomorrow I'm gonna break down a little bit more of Jay Bateman's year at Texas A&M, and you're gonna find out it's not all about the scoring. So they were top five in sacks, by the way. I think they had 43, so they were like third in the nation in sacks. But yeah, I'll break it down. It's just something that they do, something to talk about. And the Alabama game gets talked about. That's what's going to be talked about all summer. If we beat Alabama, can we beat Alabama? Alabama always plays one bad road game every year under Dubose. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. We got Milan Masilovic, right? So basketball, hell, we're going to be in the Final Four, right? I mean, I don't know if we're going to be in the Final Four, but we should be a decent team. So we're going to find out if Mark Pope can improve as a coach. That's what we're going to find out. Hopefully he can. I think he will. Bateman, a big part of our recruitment. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, big time. Yeah. I like him. He's got a lot of energy. But yeah, they're pushing that, but they're just lazy. SEC podcast started it. The two good old boys, Cousin Shane and whatever. I get it, man. You just look at the scores and you go, well, they gave up a lot of points. Well, in about 3 of 12 games. Yeah. So tomorrow I have a video coming out, but he's a funny. Look, we're going to gamble on defense. How much will we blitz? I don't know, but we're going to go after the quarterback probably as much as we need to. You know. So yeah, the Alabama kid. The Alabama's got a decent running quarterback, so they fixed their quarterback problem and their running back problem. If this kid, I think his foot's better. I have a video about Alabama. If you want to go watch it, the game coming up. So Alabama has one of the best high school running back, or probably the best high school running back from last year. Big kid, runs over people fast. So they might have fixed their running game. We'll see. But the quarterback, he's a running quarterback. He can run and throw, but hopefully we can confuse him. But Jay Bateman's going to do what Jay Bateman does, and that's zone blitz. I would assume. I'm going to assume that's what he's going to do. So there we go. Matthew hates. Finebaum just doesn't like Kentucky. So excuse me. Okay, I had to mute my mic there. I hope I didn't sneeze on. I tried to mute it there. Yeah, I mean, look, the Finebaum is a Tennessee grad. Finebaum's always. I have a Hal Mummy story when we were really good. We beat Alabama in football, and yeah, I have a good. Finebaum always hates him. Joe Sloan last year. Yeah, I mean, look, if you just look at Joe Sloan's 1 year. If you look at that 1 year, well, then you go, well, he's not that good. But if you look at his entire body of work, then yeah, he's good. Yeah, I mean, look, Kelly, look, Will Stein's going to be in on the offense. Okay, the offensive script. Don't worry about Sloan. Sloan will call some plays, but they may be scripted by Will Stein. So I wouldn't worry about that. What's up, ABO? Do you have site on recruits on campus? I mean, I just know names. There's some defensive players. There's a wide receiver. There's a big-time wide receiver. There's 2 big-time linebackers. There's 16 of them. They're taking them to the track, I think, because the race is today. Will we get any of them? I don't know. But we have whiffed on offensive linemen because we didn't get – I don't think we got the kid we thought we were going to get last week. So we're like, a little concerning that, we need offensive linemen. We got 2 in-state offensive linemen. So, yeah, hopefully, it's a mix of people, mix of players. I know the wide receiver is supposed to be a standout, and there's like a linebacker. So they're all, 4-star, 3 and 4-star kids. So, yes. Oh, in basketball, WKRP, a mix of tall athletic scorers. Well, good. Good. All Mark Pope has to do is coach, right? Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, look, but yeah, Matt. Getting back to you, Matthew. Yes, Bateman is aggressive. Aggressive. We have the players. I think our defense is. We got depth on defense. We don't have depth at all the positions on offense, but we do on defense, except for maybe linebacker a little. We got 3 or 4 good linebackers, really good linebackers. So, and it's they play 2. Yeah, our back end, we have a lot of people on the back end. Ty Bryant, Nichols, this Sykes kid. I mean, if you look at defensive line, like we got 8 people. Harkless, Gatson, Humphrey Grace. This O'Berry kid from Gardner Webb is really good. Lorenzo Callan, the Brex kid from LSU. Don't worry about the defensive line. Linebackers, Bo Barnes, Godfrey played last year. Sam Green's going to be back. They got some Tavian Wallace kid from Arkansas. Back end, so many people on the back end. Ty Bryant, that Martell's Carter Jr. They had him at running back, but he can play back there. 2 kids from Florida, Gates and Grayton. Nichols, yeah, I said Nichols. So Kevis Thomas, yeah. Depth on defense. Now, We'll be good on defense. I think our defense probably might be ahead of our offense to start the year. So they're just, the Finebaum people just don't know. But yeah, as far as the recruits on campus, they feel it's 16 of them. They're different. Which side of the ball do you think is more SEC rated? The defense. I think the defense is. I'm the only guy that's saying it, but I think it. I just think we have so many people that are experienced on defense. Like the defense, they played. They've all played together. I mean, yeah, we got a couple defensive linemen that haven't played, but the back end people, besides Sykes, have all played. They're all played here, lived here. I think our defense will start out ahead of our offense. It might take Minchie, it might take time for receivers to get on the same page as the quarterback and the running game. We didn't get to play. Baxter and Barnes haven't played in the spring. Nick Anderson hadn't played in the spring because they're trying to keep him fresh for summer. But yeah, I think our defense is going to be sneaky good. And if it is, we'll get those 6 wins. What's up, Derek? We're just talking. The Bears are going to Indiana. Indiana now has 2 football teams. I hope they can get the Blackhawks and the Bulls, and we'll just take everything over here in Indiana. We'll take everything from them. Of course, they'll still be called Chicago, but we know where they're at. All those Chicago people go to Notre Dame games, so it's no big deal. We know what the deal is. Chicago acting like they are all surprised. So you can be all surprised, but you lost your team. Uh, no, we're just talking about the narrative that Jay Bateman is not a good defense, is not a high quality defensive coordinator. It's just pure BS. And if you're just getting in here or you're watching this back, I have a video tomorrow. I'm gonna go through the numbers with you. Texas A&M. Okay, they were 11-2. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, did they get into some shootouts? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen with us. Sometimes it's gonna be high scoring games. Sometimes it's gonna be low scoring game. Everything. This is when you play an SEC. You're not shutting everybody out. You're not shutting all of these teams down every game. I don't care who you got on defense. So it's just a narrative that they're pushing on. The SEC podcast and that Finebaum show that Jay Bateman is a question mark. Jay Bateman's not a question mark. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, look, they got to have clicks. What's up, Curtis? Curtis is here. What do you think about the new commit we got in basketball? Well, he's the savior, right, Curtis? He's the guy that, the big time 3-point shooter. Did he get $7 million? I mean, if he did, he makes more than Pope for that. Well, not full, but yeah, he got a lot of money. So he's going to score, right? That he's a 3-point shooter. He stays out there outside. He cannot go inside, and he cannot defend and rebound. So just keep him out there and knock down some threes. That's what we need for him to do. Bateman's good. Yes. Oh, yeah. He's a great defensive coach. Good recruiter. Hammond, Indiana. Why not South Bend? South Bend's too far away. APO Hammond's literally right across the state line. Like here's Chicago, right here's Hammond. So it's a suburb. It's a suburb of Chicago. So yeah, South Bend's that's too far away. Yeah. I say that they go to Notre Dame games, but ain't no poor people going to an NFL game. You seen the price of tickets? Ain't no poor people going to. I went to a Colts game. There's no poor people in a Colts game, okay, or any NFL game for that matter. Curtis, I think our defense will be good. I do too, because we got experienced people all across. We haven't got anybody inexperienced except for one linebacker. So yeah, I mean, offense hadn't played together. Offensive line hadn't played together. Quarterback. So yeah, I think the offense is going to have to catch up a little bit. I think the defense will be fine. I said that, Curtis. Defense will be ahead of the offense. I think so. Now we're going to blitz. If we take chances, then we might get burned a couple times. So we'll see. I believe we will be better than last year, Curtis. Well, then that means we will win 6 games. So I agree. We're probably going to win 6 games. I'm hoping with 6 games. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Vegas says 4.5, 5 games. 5 games. That's about the, So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We got a very hard schedule. We don't play any of the bad teams. We don't play the bottom. We don't play Mississippi State. We don't play Arkansas. We don't play Auburn. No, we play everybody good. So that's the problem right there. Is you start playing at Oklahoma, at Texas A&M. Yeah, I mean now LSU, Alabama. Yeah, we don't. There's not too many. if you want to call Vanderbilt and Florida a break, that's the only break we got. So, uh, at Missouri, at Tennessee, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna find out. I'll let you know after the second game, second, third game. Alabama at home, and then at Texas A&M. We're gonna know by the fourth game. You know, I mean, let's see what we can do. We're definitely could, surprise some people with play calling. So there you go. They're not going to know what we're going to call. Alabama game is a people need to tune in. Yeah, that's what everybody's focusing on. All the shows, national shows, SEC shows are focusing in on the Alabama that second game. Can we upset them? We did it under Hal Mumme. I certainly didn't think we were going to beat them. We have not beat them since 1997. So there you go. Man, I was 31 years old. Well, we need to beat them. APO, I prefer an aggressive defense. I agree with you. We have to be aggressive because look, right. I mean, I'm all for, yeah, there's times when we have to be aggressive. We got to try and win the game. That's why we're playing starters on special teams. Will Stein has said we're going to play starters on special teams. If they get hurt, we can't give up field position. LSU, yeah, we play LSU. Yeah, we do. And they're multi-$60 million roster, and Texas A&M, $60-70 million roster, anybody they want. So yeah, we play some good teams. We just play, we play 5 road games and 4 home games. And Louisville's a home game. So we'll flip it next year. We'll play 4 road games and 5 home games, and Louisville will be a road game. So yeah, the Louisville game's not going away. So we need to get Louisville. I mean, I think somebody asked a question on a podcast. Would you rather get 4 wins and beat Alabama, or get 6 wins and go to a bowl? I mean, I don't know what kind of question that is. Which 6 wins is it? I mean, do we get Tennessee? Do we get, it just depends, I don't know. We need to beat our rivals. Yeah. Yeah, we can't lose to Louisville. John Summerall is coming in here. Look, guys, when you see the 4 SEC new coaches, Will Stein's always going to be – well, Lane Kiffin doesn't count because he's not new. But if you go with Auburn's coach, John Summerall, and Will Stein, they're always going to put Will Stein third on the SEC network. So we'll see. He has not coached, whereas Golish, has coached and other guys have coached. I get it, but – we'll see. Tennessee. Yeah. That would be, hey, if we beat Tennessee, we don't beat Tennessee in football very often. So, because they're good. Yeah. Josh Heupel. That's another thing. People want coaches fired. They want him fired. I'm like, why? They spent money on basketball guys. Tennessee spent their basketball roster. I mean, they got 5 guys that average 15 points. Okay. Yeah, that's what he said. We talk about Mark Poe, but man, I just hope we're in the top 5 in the SEC. In basketball. Let's just get the top 5 right now, man. Florida, Tennessee, Alabama. I mean, we just, But as far as football, Tennessee always has our number in football, and we always get their number in basketball. I don't know why. For the most part, every once in a while. They'll get us, we'll get them, blah, blah, blah. But Stoops only got them twice. So if we win 7, I wouldn't be shocked if we win 7. I'd be surprised, but I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be surprised if we win 7 because we'd have to get somebody on the road then. Like we'd have to get Tennessee or Missouri on the road, right? I mean, we'd have to get somebody probably on the road then, like Tennessee or Missouri. That means we got Tennessee, Missouri, Louisville. Yeah, you get Tennessee and Missouri, now you're talking 7 wins. But you got to get Florida. You got to get Florida and Vanderbilt at home. And you got to get Louisville. And the 2 non-cons is 5. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it would surprise me, but it wouldn't shock me. 8 would shock me. Yeah, 8 would, yeah. I would never bet anything on 8. But yeah, I mean, is it doable? Sure. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what our offense and defense and special teams can do. Home games is the key. Yeah, I mean, look, Florida's got, they spent a lot of money on their roster. I'm going to have to break down the rosters, but there's people that spent a lot more money than we did. Okay, we spent a lot of money, but there's people that spent more. They gave John Summerall pretty much whatever he wanted, and he's got Brad White. So Brad White's a decent defensive coordinator. So, but we should be, we'll see what our offense does. I need for our offense to play together, practice together in the summer here. So I know they didn't do it in the spring. I get it. They didn't want to get anybody hurt, and I get that. But yeah, Nick Anderson has to have a good year, our wide receiver. So be a coach. Brad White, I don't think he wants to be a coach, but he's a very good defensive coordinator because, man, there were games where he really out schemed the other coach. How did we win 5 games? Well, we out schemed the other coach. Yeah. He might be a head coach one day, but they were smart to pick him up. I knew somebody was going to get him. I was hoping it would be not somebody in the SEC, but it didn't take him long. So, and of course, Jay Bateman got hired before the playoff game. So, yeah. But yeah, the narrative is that Jay Bateman is now gave up too many points at Texas A&M, and they wanted him out and blah blah blah, which is not true, but it sounds good. If you look at the numbers, it looks right. So I'll have, like I said, I'll have a video come out tomorrow. I'll break it down a little bit and tell you that their defense was not as bad as the number as just because they got into a couple shootouts. That didn't mean anything. Everybody's going to get in shootouts. Nobody's going to keep somebody under 28 points in this league. Now, it's not going to happen. You'll get some shootouts. So we're going to get some shootouts. But yeah, we're also probably going to have to run the ball. As I keep saying, we will run the ball and we'll play defense or we will lose. Will Stein to tell you that. Everybody wants Minchie to throw for 3,000 yards. Look, man, I don't care how many yards he throws for. I don't care what the score of the game is. I'll be honest with you. I don't even care if it's exciting if you're watching this back. I mean, if it's exciting, fine. But if we win 20-17, that's fine with me, as long as we win. So yeah, I mean, we will have to run the ball, guys. I mean, that'll be our offensive line. Look, we got 5 really good offensive linemen, expensive, but the next 5 is where we have a problem. All right, we have to develop the next 5. Defense, we got a lot of depth, so not worried about the defense. I mean, Ty Bryant's going to have a great year. Will surprise people. I agree, Derek. I think our defense is going to surprise people. And if we get beat on some plays, like we said, if we they had 43 sacks playing his style last year. They were top 5 in sacks. Okay, I'll give you a little hints that there's only 6 people in here. They were number 1 on third down defense of getting people off the field. Okay, 26% their opponents were on third down getting off the field. Okay, yeah, Jay Bateman's a good defensive coordinator. Okay. And I'll go through the video tomorrow and show you that. Yeah, just because you look at some numbers and it looks like he gave up a lot of points and blah, blah, blah. But if you don't do your research, I get it. It sounds good, so just say it, It's not a lie if you believe it, right? George Costanza. And I'm not calling them liars. I think they're just trying to get clicks. Look, guys, these channels got to get clicks. They got to get you to click on it. So they'll say something stupid just so we'll jump on here. You'll click on their video. So I think they're just saying it because they got to find something to talk about, right? And they don't know anything about our team anyway. So they just looked at the Texas A&M scores and went, wow, this Jay Bateman guy gave up a lot of points. And sometimes he did. But you know what? They got into 3 shootouts. They won every one of them. So there you go. And of course, in basketball, look, we got the player we wanted to get right. We're all happy now, and we're going to be great, and we're going to be in the top. We're in the top 25. Wow. Okay, good. We're in the top 25. Great. All Mark Pope has to do is coach, and so now, after this year, we're going to know what Mark Pope is made of. I hope he improves his communication skills. He's going to have to improve his communication skills. I never had a problem with him as a coach. Well, not as big a problem as everybody else. I just have a problem with him as a leader. He's got to learn to communicate better because his communication skills are marginal. I'm going to be nice and say marginal. It's a big word for below average, but he can improve on it. right? He's going to have to. Yeah, I mean, you gotta go in front of the media and you gotta talk to kids, and you're gonna have to learn how to talk to young kids and get them here. So, what do you think our starting five will be? Oh, in basketball? Oh, well, the starting five is easy. You got the first three. Well, the first four is easy, right? It'll just be who's the fifth guy. Wilkins and Diallo are going to be the guards, and they should be. And Moreno is going to start, and then Monsilvich is going to start. So the question is, who will the fifth guy be? Will it be Cam Williams? Will it be, if you look at our line, how many players do we have on the roster? I think we have 15 scholarships and we have 11 filled, either 11 or 12. So yeah, it would just be the question of who's the fifth person. You know what? Here's what's going to decide our. It's not going to be the starting five. It's going to be the bench. Can we develop players 7, 8, 9? Yeah, as I keep saying on every video, calling Trent Noah. If Trent Noah's in that weight room right now, bulking up and learning how to be a dog, we need to develop the people on the bench. Trent Noah. We'll see if Hawthorne's going to play no matter what. I don't know. Reese Potter. We got some kids who don't weigh anything. Hawthorne, under 200 pounds. He's going to get pushed around. Potter, 7 foot, stick, going to get pushed around. Of course, we got the big kid, Kapang from Washington, a big dude. So, yeah, I mean, look, it's just going to be – I ain't worried about the first 5. I'm worried about the next 4. Because if he's going to sub people in, if he messes up the lineup and takes people, I don't think surely DeGotti will not take people out that are playing well. I think he might have learned. Surely he learned his lesson. I'm going to say that. Good to excited when we got Milan. You should WKRP. Yeah. But yeah. About a roster in football. Oh, football. I'm sorry, Curtis. What do I think about roster in football? I think we have 11 solid players on offense and 11 solid players on defense. I don't know about the backups. I'm more confident about the backups on defense than about the backups on offense. Because on offense, we got some receivers who haven't played. It's a kid from Arkansas, Jaquain Ferguson, I think is his name. Is probably going to be the start. It sounds like he's going to be the starting slot receiver. Offense, yeah, I mean, backup offensive line and backup center. So, yeah, I like our first 11, but I don't know about our second 11 on offense. We'll see. Tight ends, we're loaded. Guys, you realize in the NFL, they're playing 3 tight ends? Seattle won the Super Bowl, 3 tight ends. Because you put them as receivers, you can either run or throw with 3 tight ends. You just get hybrid tight ends. Sean McVay and the Rams do that. They're talking about 3 or 4 teams. More people are going to 31 personnel, or 13 personnel. I said 31. 13 personnel. 13 personnel won Seattle. Because if you run with 8, you got 8 people in the run game. Counting the quarterback, 9. So, yeah, so we're good at tight end. I like Willie Rodriguez. Mo Williams' son will play soon. Oh, in basketball, yeah, I think so. What's up, Taylor May? What's up, man? What's up, Taylor? Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. But yeah, I mean, look, Mo Williams' son will play. Yeah, basketball is the same as football. It's not the starters. It's the backup. It's the next guys. If somebody gets hurt, okay, so we're going to talk. I keep saying it in football. The quarterback cannot get injured because we do not have a backup. I mean, we don't have anybody that's. And I remember when Tim Couch was here, we had like Hal Mummy's son, Matt Mummy, was the bat. Was that his name? Matt Mummy? I think it was. We didn't have a backup then. But man, we'll just have to, because Ponatoski may or may not come. We'll see where he gets drafted. And look, this Brennan Ward, we got a kid from Florida Atlantic and a kid from Marshall who haven't played. So, yeah, if the quarterback, that's the key position to keep healthy. I mean, running back, we can absorb running back, receiver, but the one position we cannot absorb an injury is quarterback. So, and, that's the way it is. WKRP, the only player left from Public's first team. Trent Noah. He needs to get in the weight room. He needs to develop. Look, man, he needs to be a dog. He's not talented. Okay. He doesn't have God-given talent. He needs to get in the gym. He needs to be a dog. He needs to set picks, play defense, rebound, dive on the floor, get bigger. Okay, I know you can hit a three. But what else can you do? Because if they know you can hit a three, they're just going to guard you. They're not even going to worry about you out there. So I hope Trent Noah, and once again, it's coaching. Man, if he just had a post move, if he just had one post move, Taylor, I don't understand. We have all this talent, good O line. Well, because other people, Taylor, have just as good an O line and talent as we do. That's the issue. They're good too. And you look at the amount of money they spend, and they have backups. As I was saying, we have five really good starting offensive linemen, but then you look at the next five offensive linemen, and you're like, okay, who's gonna, a couple freshmen. I mean, you're looking down through here, going, okay, who's gonna be uh, Malachi Wood? Is he gonna be a backup center? Yeah. So look, like on our offensive line, the rest of a JUCO player, a freshman, So it's not our starting five. We're good. Our offense depends on the offensive line. Yes, it does, Curtis. We have Texas players, Oklahoma. Yes, but we have some players. We're taking chances on some players who have been injured, especially the two running backs, Baxter and Barnes. Nick Anderson played last year, so he's obviously fine. Is Ponatowski playing for us, Taylor? Depends on the MLB. It depends on where he gets drafted in Major League Baseball at the end of July. If they come in and draft him high and offer him a lot of money, he's going to the Major League. He's going to MLB. If not, now there's supposed to be a lockout. So if there's a lockout, then he might be coming. So there you go. But no, if he gets drafted and they offer him and they write a big check, well, he's going to go play baseball. He already started practicing. Yes, we practice in spring. Yeah, he would be coming this summer. He graduates in June. So yeah, he wouldn't come to the summer anyway. So yeah, we have spring practice, but then the other freshmen come in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's confusing to me. Nick Anderson, stay healthy. Yes, Curtis. He's our only guy that can probably be double teamed. Yeah, look, wide receivers. There's some questions. Okay, look, man, they're going to double team him, which is good. Our tight ends, like I said, our tight ends are really, I think, going to have a good year. Shane Carr from Southern Utah, I keep calling his name out because he's caught a lot of balls over his career. Kenny Darby, freshman, impressive in the spring. So we don't have a DJ Miller, so we don't have the big stud wide receiver, one big stud wide receiver. So yeah, our wide receiver group has to come along. We'll see. Dane Key, Nick Anderson. Well, he's a lot bigger than Dane Key. Yeah, he's a tall dude. He caught 10 touchdowns year before last. Okay, when he wasn't hurt. When he wasn't hurt 2 years ago, he caught 10 touchdowns. I think at Oklahoma or wherever he was, Oklahoma. So yeah. DJ Miller's got to play well. Taylor, that's true. I mean, I don't know. Dane Key didn't get drafted in the NFL, did he? So, I wish Dane Key would have stayed around, but I get it. I don't know why he went to. Well, he went to Nebraska because of money. What are we saying? Look, guys, people are going to move because of money. But yeah, Nick Anderson's a big dude, and he's going to get double teamed, and he's going to be great for this scheme because if you start double teaming him, then we're going to throw the ball to Willie Rodriguez, Boyer, and now we're going to start hitting tight ends, the running back out of the backfield. I just put a video up about the mesh concept last week that shows you how our offense is going to do a lot of crossing routes and a lot of picking off people, and somebody's going to be open. So the question is, can we get it to them? Can they catch it? And then, so I like it. Don't sleep on Skinner. Yeah, that's right. And we got, what's his name's brother? I keep laughing because I lost it now. What did I do? We got Boyer, Elijah Brown, Caddis. We got Josh Caddis's brother. Justin Caddis is a freshman. So, we got Skinner, Brown. Elijah Brown's good. Boyer's huge. If Boyer catches the ball, that's a big dude, man. Big, long arms. He looks like T.J. Watt to me. He's got big, long arms like T.J. Watt. So teach that kid to catch some balls, But Rodriguez could be first team All SEC. I've already called it. And if he does what I think he's going to do, look out. Yeah, I mean, we're going to score some points. We're going to score. So stay in the game. Whatever you got to do to stay in the game. But we do have to run the football. So, and I think we will. And everyone's saying that Barnes is better than Baxter. And I think Van Heil said that on his show, The Locker. Shout out to The Locker. If you're not, if you really want to know football, guys, subscribe to The Locker. Yeah, and he likes Barnes better than C.J. Baxter from Texas. Barnes was at Oklahoma. Barnes does look like he's got a few more moves. Uh, but yeah, don't sleep on Skinner. That's right, Curtis. But yeah, as far as the Jay Bateman, if you're just getting in here, are you watching this back? Yeah, the narrative is Jay Bateman, Texas A&M gave up too many points, so that means he's not a good defensive coordinator. I have a video coming out tomorrow. I'll show you the numbers on their defense, and it's not always about how many points you give up. Okay, they got into 3 shootouts that kind of inflated those numbers, and they won all those. They were 3-0. They beat Notre Dame 41-40. Okay. They beat South Carolina 31-30. They beat at Arkansas 38-35 or whatever. So, yeah, they did get into 3 shootouts. But out of 12 games, national champions are in the playoffs. They lost 10-3 to Miami. They only gave up 10 points. They really should have scored in that game. But, yeah. Hey, the running back to keep them fresh. Curse. Yeah, it's a lot of one back sets. Yes, a lot of one back sets. Jason Patterson is always there, and he can catch. I don't know how well the other guys can catch, to be honest with you, because in this offense, the running back goes to the sideline, and yeah, you got to catch. So Jason Patterson will be better. Oh yeah, he's going to be better. In this offense, are you kidding me? Whoever you got to be able to catch. So which one of these guys can catch the ball or probably get a little more playing time? Baxter or Barnes. And yeah, so we're good at running back. We got 3 good running backs. So we're good. Like I said, offensive line, we got to develop the next 5. The first 5, we paid a lot of money for. The next 5, we're going to find out. Like I said, Rob Fogler. I mean, come on, man. It's like, a JUCO player, Jordan Knox, freshman, one from Paducah, Ben Myers. I don't know who that is. Oh, Mark Robinson from UTEP. Okay, now this guy is good. This guy's going to be a backup, but he can start too from UTEP. I did watch some film on this guy from UTEP, Robinson. Really good. Really good. So I think we have 8 solid offensive linemen. So I think we're good. We should be good. We probably need 10, but we got 7 or 8. So I'll take it. Develop the other guys. I forgot our offensive line coach's name. Well, now I can't think of his name. We have a good offensive line coach. I just can't think of his name. He was named after a quarterback in the NFL. Whatever his name is. We have a good offensive line coach. Who will be the top 5 scorers on posting? Bateman. Do you think Sloan or Bateman? APO. I don't know. I think Bateman, because I think Will Stein will have a lot of input on the offense, whereas they'll leave Bateman alone. But as far as scores, WKRP top 5 scores, it better be the guards and Monsilovich. It better be the 3 guards and Monsilovich. And then, yeah, Malachi Moreno maybe 4th. I would like Malachi Moreno to average about 11 or 12 points, but he needs to go up with rebounds. I think he averaged 5. Yeah, let's get 8. Let's get 8. He's getting the ball taken away from him. So I need Moreno to hold on to the ball. But yeah, we need for the Monsilovich to be and the 2 guards to be our leading scorers, and we'll be fine. Taylor probably start Baxter. Yeah, I mean, I think so. They paid him the most money. Curtis shot by they have a number 3 of Andre Woodson. Haven't retired number 3 of Andre Woodson. I mean, he did okay. I don't know if they should retire his number because he started off a little, like his first 2 years, they were getting ready to fire Rich Brooks, but he came back the next 2 years. He had 2 good years. I mean, I don't know. He was good. Okay. In fact, I'm going to rank our coaches. I was looking back at coaches. But yeah, he didn't play in the NFL. I mean, he got drafted by the Giants, right? So he didn't play very long in the NFL. That surprised me. Moreno gave up at the end of the season. Maybe Curtis, yeah. I mean, but He needs to be more physical. There's another guy. He does have a jump hook. He does have a post move. He's got one. He's got a good jump hook. And yeah, he needs to be more physical. He needs to get in the gym, rebound, block shots. We don't have a shot blocker. We need a shot blocker. I mean, somebody's got to stop him from getting to the rim. So I like for Moreno to develop his all-around game. Just get everything better at everything. Couple more points scoring, couple more rebounds, couple more blocks. Just be the center or I say the center. He's probably going to play 5, whatever. If we have a center, forward, whatever. Yes, experienced guys. Yes, Debbie Carpy. Yeah, Moreno didn't fare well. Well, it's time to fare well now because you're starting. You ain't coming off the bench. So, yeah, I mean, Moreno may have given up at the end, but everybody gave up the end. I'm surprised. I mean, he came back. He did come back, so I'll give him that. AFO, what was your first favorite football player you got into when you got into them? Well, that would have been the 80s. That would have been really the 90s. Really when Bill Curry probably got here as well, because I was kind of into Kentucky football. In the 80s, there really wasn't we didn't have any real stars in the 80s besides the running back from Owensboro that went to the Dolphins that I can't think of his name. Probably Mo Williams was the first guy that I said, okay, I really like that guy. Mo Williams, that guy played 10 years in the NFL. Mo Williams, he's one of the best running backs. Most yards, he had 299 yards in a game. Come on, man. And that's passing. He ran a kickback. I've got a video on Mo Williams, the game that he had against South Carolina that we won 38-35. He ran a kickback. He caught a touchdown pass. He had a rushing touchdown pass. He had 299 total yards. Mo Williams is probably the first guy that I really liked and really started going, okay, wow. But man, it was hard, guys, back in the day. We didn't have, Bo Jackson, a player that you went, okay. Freddie Maggard, okay. We had some okay players. Oh, damn. Who's the running back that went to the Dolphins? The little dude that beat Madisonville in 84. I can't remember. Randall Cobb. Yes, Randall Cobb was good. Yes. Mark Higgs. Thank you, APO. Mark Higgs. Yeah, beat Madisonville in 84. Yeah, Mark Higgs was good. But he only played, he played 3 years. I like Jerry Claiborne, Jerry Claiborne did okay. He started out 0-10-1, but yeah, those were some good teams. We beat Georgia, we beat Florida, we were beating Tennessee. So yeah, Josh Allen, love Josh Allen. Yep. Lynn Bowden was a one of a kind. Yeah, Curtis. Yeah, he was. He was a thug who got away with hitting people and shit because he was good. Yeah, and they let him get away with shit that nobody else got away with. I don't know if I'd have did that, but it worked. I say thug in a nice way. He was thuggish in that he walked up and punched that dude before the ball game. Come on, man. I still liked him. Couldn't throw. But he threw that pass to beat Virginia Tech because, believe me, it shocked me more than it shocked Virginia Tech. Benny Snell, love the Benny Snell, yeah. Rodriguez. But, man, I'll tell you what, if you did not see Mo Williams play, that guy would run over you. That guy, I put up some shorts. I put one on the last night, the night before last, against Tennessee. We were running the option. Yeah, Mo Williams. Boy, that guy, he was special. Bill Curry never had a winning. Well, he went 6-6. Never had a winning season. Josh Allen was a 2-star. Yep, and became a first-round pick. It happens. So where's him? They're all playing together now. Rodriguez. Where's Josh Allen? Where they all playing? I forgot what team they went to. Where they're all a couple of them are playing on the same team. I can't remember what team it was. But yeah, Benny Snell was really good. He didn't play very long in the NFL. Boom Williams was another guy. How did Boom Williams not play in the NFL? That dude was. You realize how many 40-plus yard? He was like he's like second or third in the history of Kentucky football running backs on of runs of 40 or more yards. I mean, Cincinnati, I can't believe, I think he's playing in the Canadian Football League. I find it hard to believe that that guy didn't play in the NFL. I thought Boom Williams was the, I mean, he was at any time he could go. If he got in front of you, you ain't gonna catch him from behind. So I really like Boom Williams, but he didn't do anything. So yeah, Boom Williams, thank you. You said that. Me about awful. They were under Curry. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, yeah. We were awful. Bill Curry was a big time coach. Alabama, came here. You thought, wow, he just tried to run the option. He fell in love with one thing. You can't do that. I mean, how mummy the air raid, that was his whole life. But Bill Curry tried to run the option when people were changing over to throwing, like Steve Spurrier and the Gators. Everybody started throwing the ball. And he's like, no, I'm still going to run the option because they did it 10 years ago. Well, yeah, he did not change with the times. He was a good man. And but damn, dude, I mean, come on, man. You can't get beat 73-7 and 65 to nothing, 63 to nothing on national TV and think you're going to keep your job. I mean, Taylor, everyone's sleeping on Hawthorne. Yeah, I mean, I want to see him. Like I said, he's not, he's such a, I mean, he's like 190. I mean, I just think he'll get pushed around. I mean, if he stays out there and shoots, then fine. But these guys that if you can only shoot, we can't have everybody standing on the 3-point line shooting 3-pointers. Because if we do that, we better hit them. Because if you don't, it's gonna be a long game. So I want to see. I want to prove it on him. Maybe he will be. Maybe he will be. But man, he sure is this little dude, skinny dude. We'll see. Yeah, Snell in the NFL or Pittsburgh. I thought he was going to play longer, but he did not. 3 overtimes against Florida. Yeah. We lost a wild one. Yeah. Steven Johnson, quarterback. Yeah, Steven Johnson was underrated. I mean, he wasn't great. Terry Wilson. I got some highlights of Terry Wilson. Steven Johnson was just he could run and he could throw. He could kind of do it all. Terry Wilson couldn't. I mean, he wasn't the greatest passer, but yeah, this Afield's talking about Hawthorne in this NJA. Yeah, this NJA dude. I mean, he's athletic, but don't ask him to make a 3-pointer or a jump shot because he's good under the basket at being athletic. We'll see how once again coaching. Yeah, who's coaching these guys? Hopefully, we will. Drew Barker, yeah, everybody got hyped over Drew Barker. Curtis, you're right. Steven Johnson was really good. Hawthorne has apparently put on weight. Well, good, because I look at him going 190. I mean, dude, come on, man. You're gonna get you. Look, you're playing against people now that are 25 years old, that that have kids and a mortgage and or 250, and like that one dude we picked up, that campaign guy from Washington. He's going to be 25 when the season starts. I think he might turn 26 during the season. Damn, he's that's a grown man. So yeah, Hawthorne's got to. Yeah, we can't get pushed around. Trent, no. Once again, Trent, no. I want to see our guys hit the weight room myself. Poor old Trent Noah. Yeah. Well, if he does, he won't see the court unless he works for it. He's gonna have to earn it. I saw a thing of Michael Jordan. A thing on Michael Jordan. He said it's no fun being a leader because I pushed my guys. But he said I didn't do anything. I didn't ask my teammates to do anything that I didn't do. Michael Jordan was in that weight room in the morning. He's the best player in basketball in the world, and he's 6 o'clock, 6:30. He's in the weight room. So yeah, you got Larry Bird. You got to earn it, dude. You ain't gonna just because you can hit a 3-pointer. I wish Trent Noah would be a dog. That's what I wish. I wish a light bulb would come on, and somebody would say you are going to the weight room and you are going to lift and you're going to be in here at 6:30. But I just don't know. I mean, we'll see. Stokes was a good thing. I agree. Pope couldn't have done well with that kid. That kid would have just been a diva. And yeah, we don't need him. Yeah, good point, Curtis. Taylor, his defense was terrible because he's so slow. Yes, he has no footwork. There you go. Okay, well then you know what, dude? Get on the line and start doing some suicide squeezes or whatever side to side. And come on, man, you got to work on footwork, jump the rope. I mean, you got to want to get better. You know, you got to want it. You got to want. You got to be willing to work for it. Put down the PlayStation, guys. The amount of people that play video games. Put down the video game. Put down that controller and get in the weight room. Uh, I have to tell my guys that at work. You know, put down the PlayStation. Get in the weight room, guys. Come on. But I understand. So I hope that Trent Noah put whatever he does, the fishing rod, whatever he's doing. I wish he was in the weight room. I wish he lived in there. But you gotta you gotta want to do. You gotta want to do it. So maybe he will. I'm not giving up on him. Maybe he will. So I hope so. But no, getting Monsilovich changes. Mark Pope would have got fired if he wouldn't have got him. He was about to clean out his desk. So I don't know. We probably gave him $7 or $8 million. That's probably too much money. Didn't have a choice. Yeah. When you're desperate, you do what you got to do. So, you know, we'll have a good starting five. After that, it's coaching and development and culture, and you will get in you will do this, and then, you know, so Mark Pope has to change. And I hope he will, and I think he will. Can't keep doing the same thing as he did because it's not working. So, and I meant change himself, not coaching. And I hope he does. I think he will. Curtis, the only thing I see is we won't have is defense in well, we better have a defense in basketball because, man, we were bad last year. That's where we score. Yeah, I mean, look, got to play defense. I mean, and that was some of the worst defense I have ever seen in my lifetime. I've never seen guys just leave their guy every time. I mean, Rick, the one thing, he should have called a timeout and pulled some people, especially when we were getting blown out. But, you know, which assistant coaches the defense? I have no idea, WKRP. Whoever he is, they need to fire him. If he's from last year, whoever the assistant coach that coaches defense, they should fire him. I mean, because I said it was the Walking Dead defense. Every time wherever the ball went, everybody just wondered. The ball goes in the post. Everybody just started wandering toward that guy. Then there's guys wide open hitting threes, and they're like, "Well, this guy's never hit more than two." Well, yeah, he never hit because he was guarded before. When he played us, he's wide open. So, yeah, no more Walking Dead defense. Okay, it looked like a bunch of damn zombies out there. I mean, yeah, I don't know who the defensive assistant. I don't want to know. Don't tell me his name. Yeah, just for God's sakes. I mean, play. I wish I just kept saying, man, just go to a zone and stay in a zone if you're going to do that. But we need to have a good non-conference record. Yeah, Derek, that'll help your RPI and your boosting for the tournament. If we lose to Indiana, North Carolina, Virginia, yeah, that will look bad. Need to have a good record, and we play in Indianapolis. So yeah, Indiana's going to be good in basketball. So yeah, Louisville, got to be, you know. Can't lose to Louisville. I think it's at home, right? So, yeah, this is a make or break year, Curtis. Yeah. He ain't gonna if he doesn't do well this time. And I don't want to look, man. Forget the Sweet 16. There's too many teams in there. I want top 5 SEC, and I want to get to the I want to get to the Elite Eight if we can. Yeah, I don't want to be the 6th place SEC team and then barely get to the 3rd weekend. And yeah. Yeah, I want to play in Nashville. I don't know if it's in Nashville. I want to play on Saturday, maybe Sunday, but definitely Saturday. So we'll see. If we beat Kansas, we're going to the Elite Eight. Well, I don't know about that. Kansas, I don't even know if their coach is going to live through the next season. Evidently, that guy's in bad shape physically. I don't want to see anybody, you know, have a medical emergency on the court, but that guy, evidently, you know, I'm going to ask my friend who's a Kansas alum what's going on with him, because evidently he's not in good physical shape. Just retire. I mean, so yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll go to I wouldn't, anything we do in November and December will not be, that probably won't reflect a lot on March. We'll see. Florida is going to be really good, Curtis. Got a chance to win the national championship. Tennessee's going to be good. Alabama's really good. Auburn went out and got a bunch of players, and they went overseas and got some players like we did. The one guy. So, you know, like I said, we need to try and win the SEC. We need to get on top of the 5 nationally and lose more than 3 or 4 games. before March. Well, we're gonna lose more than 4 games before March. Yeah, I mean, don't care. We ain't that good. Yeah, we'll be ranked like around 15 in preseason. Yeah, so we'll see. Uh, yeah, Kansas, Curtis. I don't know how good they are. Yeah, but no. So we don't. I hate we don't play Gonzaga anymore, Taylor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why we stopped the series. Look, they're whipping our ass. I can tell you that. They'll whip your ass if you don't play defense on them. You see what happens. You just get your shit. I mean, that was another. There were games last year where you just go, God dang, man. By halftime, you're like, holy shit. Just starting the second half, you're like, oh my God, dude. Yeah, that was a Walking Dead game right there. That was Walking Dead defense against them. Yeah, you play that, and yeah. So hopefully that will not happen. And against them was incredible. Yeah, we beat Duke. We surprised everybody. We had players that were, Lamont Butler, Dog, people that were, but uh, you got to do it every year. I mean, you have to rebuild your roster. It ain't about 1 year. Will Stein, you're gonna have multiple good years, or you won't be here. You know, so we'll see. But as far as football, like I said, guys, we've been going. Well, we've been going an hour already. Um, let's see what we do in football. I wish the first game was on national TV, but you got to have the app. So I have the app, and I can turn on my iPad, and we can do a watch party. But I hate that. I hate that we're not on TV. Pope better do whatever it takes to keep the point guard healthy. Yes, Heather. Yes, yes. Mark Pope's got a lot of work to do. It ain't over. He's got a lot of work to do, but he can do it. Zoom is built like Otego away. Well, good then. We'll see. I don't know. You know, uh, I watched him play, but I don't know much about him. The Gonzaga contract was bad for Gonzaga. Oh, okay. No home game. Okay, until game 6. Okay. Well, okay. Well, it probably was bad for them. They don't want to play. Look, I don't know why they didn't play us. I'm sure we got the hell out of it. If they said we want to get out of this, I'm sure we didn't fight them. Okay, we didn't say no. We're not. We're no. You're going to play us. We probably said good. One of them's scared and the other one's glad of it. That's the old saying, right? About fighting. One of them's scared and the other one's glad of it. So one of them was scared, one of them glad of it. We upset in football. You know what, Curtis? I don't know. I don't think it will be Alabama. I think if we upset somebody, Missouri on the road, Tennessee on the road. I'm not going to call Florida or Vanderbilt an upset, but I think we get, well, South Carolina on the road, if you want to call it, but an upset, yeah. I mean, Missouri, Tennessee, that'd be who I pick. Like I said, we got a long season, so yeah, we better develop some backups. But yeah, I think in football, if we upset somebody, yeah, it'll be Missouri, Tennessee, somebody like that. I don't think we'll upset. I don't think we'll beat Texas A&M, Oklahoma, uh, LSU maybe a home game. In fact, everybody's talking about Alabama. I don't know how good LSU's quarterback's hurt, right? So maybe we can get them. We always do well against Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin's got some karma coming, by the way. Look, Lane Kiffin's got some bad karma coming. So maybe that bad karma will get them. The football gods, Texas A&M would be wow. Oh, that would be real wild because they're good. You want to talk about Texas and Texas A&M spending like $60 million on their roster? Yeah, they're really good. So yeah, that would be wild. That would be something because they're good. Yeah, I think they're ranked 7th, 6th, somewhere between 5 and 10 preseason. So yeah, that would be a bigger upset than Alabama. And somebody said that maybe they'll overlook us. But I don't know. We need to get somebody, but we got to get the people. We got to get Louisville. That's the game I'm pointing to. If we don't get Louisville, guys, I don't see us, having a good year. We got to get Louisville. To me, that's the game. Of course, I think it's the last game, so we'll know by the time we get there. But I'd like to get Florida, and I'd like to get Vanderbilt at home, and I'd like to get South Carolina on the road. But they still have Lenore Sellers. and they spend a lot of money on football. So yeah, we're spending a lot of money, but they, if you look at other people's rosters, they spend a lot of money too. So yeah, everybody's spending money. What's up, Solo Road? I don't think I seen you, Louisville fan. What's up, man? Well, welcome, brother. Will Stein. Well, yeah, he's a Louisville guy. 11-1. Well, we ain't going 11, brother. If we go 11-1, he'll be coaching for the Pittsburgh Steelers the next year. If we go 11-1, somebody in the NFL will come and give us some money. I don't think we, man. If we win 11-1, yeah. No, I don't think we'll do that. Uh, we beat Bama and Tennessee 10-8. I'd like to get one of them. If we could get one of those, I'll take the Tennessee one. I think we got a better chance to beat Tennessee with a new quarterback, but I don't know. Josh Heupel's a quarterback. Josh Heupel's so good at offense, and he's so good. People don't realize how good Josh Heupel calls the game. Okay, on offense, man, they're talking about firing him. Tennessee people, crazy. I mean, that dude is good. But no, welcome, Solo. Louisville's gonna be good, man. Louisville's gonna be good in football. We almost beat Texas A&M. Yes, Curtis, we should have beat them, but we did not. And this year will be hard because yeah, that was a different coach, right? Different time, different defensive coach now. So, but we'll see. But yeah, the Louisville game. I mean, that series is going to continue. So we'll only get 2 easy games a year now. So yeah, we shouldn't have in the non-con. And one of them's the FBS game because yeah, I didn't realize the reason that first game's not on TV. It's an FBS school, guys. So Youngstown State is considered it. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I think Vegas said they might not even put a line on FBS schools anymore. So I don't know if you'll be able to bet on that. I'm sure you will, FanDuel. But yeah, and the other one is South Florida, not South Florida. Well, I forgot who the other easy game is. I can look on my phone. It doesn't matter. We should get the two non-cons pretty easy. There's a. But yeah, Texas A&M, that'll be a hard one. Yeah, because they're good. Yeah. They could have beat Miami last year, but they did not in the playoffs. Uh, but we'll see. And like I said, our offense, I like our defense. Our offense, we need to get this summer, those guys playing together. We need to get everybody on the field together. We did not see that in the spring. So everybody's got to be ready to go. Sam Green's got to come back, a linebacker. Shout out to CJ if you watch this back, CJ Green. His brother is on our channel a lot, and we hope Sam Green's supposed to be. At first, they said he wouldn't be playing at the start of the year. Now they're saying he will play at the start of the year, so he'll be a good linebacker. So, and of course Louisville, Jeff Brom. Jeff Brom is a good coach. I don't know what Louisville did in football. To be honest with you, I didn't see who they picked up or what their class was ranked. Now, if you're just getting in here, there's 16 high school players visiting in Lexington right now, today, visiting. Good players, a wide receiver that's really good, a couple linebackers. They took them to the track. I'm sure they're giving them a good visit. If we could get any of those 16 people, we have been striking out on offensive linemen, which is kind of a little. I don't worry a lot because it's Will Stein, but we need to get some offensive linemen. I mean, we got 2 in-state, but we're like 0 for 6 with people on our list, but at least we were on their list. Okay, before I don't know if we've been on their list. Brutal schedule, Taylor. I think with our brutal schedule, we're going to be way better season than people think. Well, good. I hope so. I don't know how many wins we're going to have. I think there's a pathway to 6. Our linebacker room will be good. Yeah, the Bo Barnes kid. Yeah, he hadn't played a lot, but he was like a 4-star, high 4-star, low 5-star, whatever. We paid him a lot of money. He's athletic. Yeah. So, yeah, on defense, I said our defense is way deeper than our offense, guys. If you look at our roster, defensive, we're just way better players, way more experienced players. So yeah, I think Jay Bateman. I don't care what you hear on the SEC network. Jay Bateman's going to be fine. Yes, we're going to gamble. I have a video coming out tomorrow. If you're just getting in here tomorrow, I'm going to go over Jay Bateman, a little bit of what happened last year. What marquee basketball games are coming? Well, Virginia, right? Louisville's always a marquee game. Indiana, North Carolina. I think we play North Carolina. Um, I forgot what our non-con schedule is. Um, I just want us to win the. Like I said, WKRP. I just want us to do well in our league. I'm getting tired of us not being in the top five of the SEC in basketball. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I just want us to do well in the league. I'm tired of getting beat by, Missouri. I don't know if we got beat by Missouri last year, but we play Youngstown State, South Alabama. Yeah, South Alabama. I was thinking of South Florida for some reason. Yeah, South Alabama. Yeah, Youngstown State's an FBS school. Neither one of those games will be a challenge. And the first game, we won't show that much. Kansas early. Yes, at the Champions Classic. We play Kansas. And yeah, it's always Michigan State, Duke, or Kansas. And now we're rotating to Kansas. I don't know. Look, Kansas, like I said, their coach is having a lot of issues, health issues. So I don't even know what's going on with Kansas basketball, to be honest with you. I know they got an expensive roster, but I don't know. The Virginia basketball game will be a good one. Yes, Taylor. Yes, that'd be a good one. We'll see. I don't know where they're ranked preseason, but they're supposed to be a tough team. So we just need to win. We just need to win games, and we just need to stair step our way to March and go this way. Yeah, not like this. Yeah, just that way. I don't care if we lose some games early. If we lose to Kansas early, I'm not gonna freak out. If we lose to Virginia, whatever. But when we get in the SEC, by God, I don't want to see us losing to Alabama again. We have not beat Alabama in how long, guys? When's the last time we beat Alabama in basketball? 3 or 4 years ago? I mean, man, get tired of losing to Nate Oates. Florida kicked. I mean, come on, man. Florida's gonna be loaded. We got to get them one. We did get them the first year at Rupp. Yeah, in the '90s. That was a good game. But yeah, come on. Let's. I want to see us get into when we get to January and December and January, and we get to the SEC. I want to see us start duking it out. By God, let's go. Trent Noah, come off the bench, man. Yeah, get a couple of rebounds. Get in a fight. I think you got a technical or somebody got. I think you got a technical last year. Get a technical. Get rough with somebody. Don't hurt anybody. I'm not for fighting, but O'Berry, that's his name, is sneaky good. O'Berry on defense. Are you talking about defensive line? O'Berry, is that you're talking about, Curtis? There's an O'Berry on defensive line that's going to be really good. Derek, Bama has beaten us 4 times in a row. Yeah, man, I get tired. God dang, man, I get tired of it, dude. It's like, come on, man. No, they didn't just beat us. We were never in any of those games. It was like those games were over by halftime. You're like, holy shit, we're outmanned and outmatched every time we played them in the last 4 years. So yeah, beat Alabama. Julie's here. What's up, Julie? Julie Mouser Heckman, what's in? Giving us your full name, JMH. All right, JMH, what's going on? Defense, yes. God, man, Alabama. Come on, man. Tired of losing to Alabama. I don't care if it's in Tuscaloosa or where the hell it is. Taylor May, Bama's apparently ranked 17th. Okay, well, good. Good. Yeah, if they can keep everybody out of jail or get somebody out of G League, they will. I will say this. He's a shady dude. Yeah, but, Nate Oates. But he can beat our ass. So you talked to Cutter Bowley's family tonight. All right. Well, Cutter should, as much money. Look, he's going to start at Arizona State. As much money as they paid him, he's going to start, Julie. Don't worry. We are disgusted with low life athletes. We are? Okay. Well, that's a lot of them. I mean, when I say a lot, some of them. Look, they just, they're like any other human being. They just want money, and they're getting it. That Monsilovich dude took us for about $7 million. He better be good, but I think he will be. Just hit some threes, dude, and that should free up our guards. Our guards should have an excellent game, because they can't leave him. So yeah, our 2 guards should. Our guard play. If our guard play is good, we'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, look, they should go to the basket, because if they'll kick it out to him, man, they're gonna have to keep 1 or 2 people. You better keep one on him. You better have somebody else near him. So yeah, if you can hit 40+% from the 3-point line, you're good. WKRP, If our players were in Alabama, they would be ranked higher. I don't know. I don't know in basketball. In football, yeah. I thought you were talking about football. Well, high school players, yeah. If they go to us, they're a 3-star. Yeah. If they went to somewhere else, yeah. We scored 90 plus. Yeah, 7-1. Yeah. Yeah, we were good. We were good. We had older players, and man, the point guard then, Lamont Butler. Let me tell you what. I thought, man, this dude can't score. Man, we had him. That dude played hurt, and still, yeah, we had a good team. We had an offensive team back then. Uh, maybe there's a perception. I don't know. Maybe there is. Julie, one thing about Cutter, he never bitched about anything. No, he did not. And we don't have a backup, as we were talking, Julie. We don't have a Cutter goalie to back anybody up. So yeah, that's the one injury we cannot. I'm gonna knock on wood. We cannot absorb is quarterback because there ain't nobody behind him. All right, guys. Brennan Ward and some kid from South Florida or wherever, or Florida Atlantic, and and Marshall who hasn't played. So yeah, but yeah, Cutter will be fine. He'll be fine. He should have left. When Minchie, he wasn't going to play with Minchie being there. He'll play at Arizona State. He'll play. Yeah, and they got a bunch of receivers, right, Jules? What they told me when I was on their podcast, an Arizona State podcast, is they loaded up on wide receivers. Well, good. So he's going to have somebody to throw to over there. So we'll be watching Cutter Boley at Arizona State, right? We'll root for Arizona State. And what's he got? He's still a red shirt. He's a sophomore, right? He's still considered a sophomore. So he still has 3 more years he can play. So Mark Stoof left, Cutter left. Yep. That it happens. It happens. Yep. Life always changes, doesn't it? All right, we've been in here. I must have a few more minutes, Julie. But yeah, my Jay Bateman video will be coming out tomorrow. He's going to be a good defensive coordinator. I like our defense. I like our players. You look at our roster and defense, as I keep saying, if you're watching this back, I keep repeating myself. We're going to be good on defense. We're going to be deep on defense. We got experienced players on every, except for linebacker. Bo Barnes hadn't played. Other than that, guys, we're at, defensive line. We got 8 defensive linemen that are really good. Back end, we got so many people who play. Now, cornerback, this Sykes kid from Western Carolina has been called out as pretty much probably going to start. I don't know who Western Carolina is, but evidently he's good, Sykes. So, yeah, Nichols and Sykes will be the corners. And, you will see a different style of defense. Pressure defense. So, I like it. You know what? Got to pressure. But no, Julie, Jeff Brom crushes UK. Yeah, he has the last 2 years. Julie, he sure has. Solar Road, yeah, will Kentucky keep the air raid siren? No, I don't think so. I don't know if they'll do the train whistle. I'd rather have the air raid siren. Now that you said that, I'd rather have the air raid siren than the train whistle, okay? And started with Stu, so it'll still be appropriate with Stein. Yeah, we have the train whistle the last couple of years. They stopped doing the air raid siren whenever Neil Brown left for some reason. Just bring back the air raid siren. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to is Cam Olds healthy? Cam Olds is gone if you're talking about football. Cam Olds is graduated. He was a senior. We had him for 1 year. He was good, but he's gone. Yeah, I wish we still had him. It's the same dang thing every year, Julie says. WKP, some may be watching the NBA Finals. Hey, the NBA Finals are on? Yeah, if you're watching it, good, because I can't watch the NBA. I thought the air raid siren was pretty cool. I did too, Solar Road. I thought it was cool. Everybody's got to have some cowbells, Rocky Top. We had air raid siren. I don't know what we're going to have this year. We need to first coaches show Will Stein before the season. We need to ask. Maybe I'll call Tom Leach's show one morning, or we'll ask Matt Jones. We'll ask KSR. I haven't heard about, before I get off here, has anybody heard about Ryan Lemon? Is he okay? Is he back? I haven't been listening to KSR. He had some sort of procedure. I don't know what it must have been serious, obviously. I don't know what it was, but I hope he's okay. Shout out to Ryan Lemon. Ryan Lemon lived here. When I first got here 30-some years ago, Ryan Lemon was a sportscaster here, making no money, standing out in the rain filming high school football. I remember looking at him going, wow, man. GameStop. The Gamecock, yeah, that gets to me. That gets on my nerves. 10 o'clock, everyone. 9 o'clock here, Julie. It's 10 o'clock there. I'm behind you about an hour. Yeah, the Gamecock thing's pretty good. No, I was asking about Ryan Lemon. I hope Ryan's okay. I haven't listened to KSR last week. I didn't get to listen to them. I hope he comes back and he's okay. I just wanted to say that. If he's not watching this back, but no. All right, Julie. Is it bedtime? Julie, is it your bed? Is it bedtime? 10 o'clock, is it lights out? Julie, you going to play Reveille, lower the flag. Reveille, lower the flag, go to bed. Actually, it's retreat. I said Reveille. Reveille's to wake up. That's how dumb that's how long I've been. Retreat, we'll play retreat. Of course, that's played before dark. So, yes, I know India is different time zone. Well, some of Indiana. Only the southern part is central. Okay. The rest of it is eastern. You go about 30 or 40 miles north of Evansville. It's all eastern up there, but we're central. Is there a better song than My Old Kentucky Home? I must say something. I don't really like My Old Kentucky Home, dude. I mean, it's a pretty song, but it doesn't like get you pumped up. It's okay. I played pickleball. Wow, Julie. And in my retirement, well, you're all right. If you play pickleball at 9 a.m., you got your exercise. I don't know. My Kentucky Home. I don't know. I've never really. It's never. I mean, it's okay, but I like it, but I don't know what else we could have. So I guess it's going to be the song, right? So, Happy Chandler could sing it. So hey, he was good at singing it. I think it depends on who sings it. That must be it. There's some people that can sing it, and there's some people that, yeah. Is it better than Country Roads? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I like it better than Country Roads, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we need a new song or it's it doesn't do anything for me at the game. I just said I don't like reflect on anything. I just go, my old Kentucky Home. Okay. Maybe I'm just different. I don't know. Happy Chandler got in a bunch of trouble. Did he? Is he unhappy Chandler? What did he do? He's an old dude. I didn't know he got in trouble. Did he bet? Is he one of the dudes that bet on basketball, Julie? That got caught betting? Surely not. I say that. I don't know much about Happy Chandler, to be honest with you, except that he could sing back in the day. He used the N word. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess you can do that. So, well, he shouldn't have did that. Well, he's passed away now, so he's in a better place. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, look, we went an hour, and I probably bored the people that are watching this back. We're talking about my old Kentucky Home and Happy Chandler. Yeah, it's happy hour. All right, we did an hour and 18 minutes, Julie. All right. Yeah, don't use that word. And my video comes out tomorrow on Jay Bateman. He's a good defensive coordinator. Don't buy any of the stuff that it's a questionable defense. Look, our defense is going to be good, and we're going to win 6 games. I'm confident that we're going to get 6 games. So, all right, guys. Well, it's Friday. I may come back on Sunday. Anybody want to talk Sunday night? I'll come back Sunday, maybe. And yes, that's what that is, Julie. Yes, that's that. I'm glad you cleared that up for us, Julie. Yeah. Yes, Julie. That's what that word is. Yeah, yeah. And there's some other words that are that too. Yes. If you're watching this back, you probably can't see that. All right. Yeah, I don't think we need to say that. Yeah, we knew. Yeah, that's the definition. Yeah, I would say that counts. Yes. I think our programs are going in a promising direction, WKRP. Well, I hope so. Where there's only one way to find out. Start the seasons. All right, start the seasons. It's documented, Julie. Okay, well, they wrote it down. Okay, well, if they documented it, well, then it's got to be true, right? Somebody typed it out. They time stamped it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, if it's documented, hey, nothing you can do about it. So, but no, WKRP. Before I get off here, yes, piss poor happy child. Girl, look, you think he's the only person that said that used that word? I mean, uh, we all got skeletons in our closet, I'm sure. But with that said, yes, WKRP. Well, yes, I think our programs are going in the right direction. It's up to the coaches now. It's up to the coaches. It's coaching, guys. All right. We had the money, we had the players. It's the coaches. Can Will Stein do it? We're going to find out. Can Mark Pope do it better? Because he needs to do it better. We're going to find out. All right. I'll be back next week. I may do Sunday. I may come back on Sunday. If not, I'll catch, let's see, Loyal BBN Fan Show's on next week. It's always on, I think, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So I may do a Wednesday. I'll do a Sunday or Wednesday. I'll come back on. So before I get off here, the 16 high school kids that are on their official visits for Will Stein this week, tonight, like right now, are in Lexington tonight. I hope we get some of them. I'll take any. I'll take one. I'll take two. I'll take three. I'll take whatever. 16 really good high school players are doing their recruiting visit this weekend. Keep your fingers crossed. We need some offensive linemen if we can get them. But I'll take any of those kids. So, all right, guys, look, have a safe Saturday, Sunday, and enjoy it. And I may come on Sunday, but I'll just turn on your notifications. And I have a video coming out tomorrow. Julie, you're cracking me up. All right, guys, go Cats.